Hi, I'm David Saxby, the host of The Difference with Lion Dave, a show where we interview leaders of the pack, people who are making a difference in our community. And I want to encourage you to join us where we interview people who are making a significant difference in the world of giving and the world of charity. We look forward to having you on our show. Today's guest is Candida Tocci. She's the president and founder of WomenIN. So, Candida, tell us a little bit about WomenIN and what the purpose is in the community today.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for having me here. WomenIN is a community-based organization. We're not-for-profit, and we work with women 18 and over, especially when they're entering into their careers or in the middle of their careers, or actually at the end of where they have that last bit of their career, and what are some of the things that they would like to do. So we really are an organization that looks at the whole self, and how do you take care of yourself, that self-care component. And we work in different areas, taking care of yourself, women in within yourself, women in within your connections and your organization, and women in within the community. So we really look at what is happening today. What are some of those, issues that are occurring in this ever-changing environment and this new world that everybody's talking about?
Lots of changes. So tell me a little bit about why it's so important to get involved in the community and give back, especially at this time.
Well, as I said, we're really entering into this new world, and it is definitely one of those, giving back has always been extremely important to really help, giving as much as you can, contributing as much as you can. And I think it's when you really have those skills and that knowledge, you really want to give back to that community that really needs and supports you, and just where you can make that difference. And I think in this day and age, as we have seen, we really need to look at the impacts that we can make within the world itself, actually.
And with the organization, is there any partnerships that have brought this forward or created this opportunity in the community?
So I think, with the community and with partnerships, the WomenIN really works with so many different organizations, and it's just not about women. It's about everyone that supports women and that really wants to make that difference. We have anyone from, we've got CEOs that have retired where we ask and say, why are more women not in these roles? Why are they not in their careers? And they're out there to help us to really help us look at what are those areas that they need the skills, and why is one person accepted over another, and they really help us look at filling in those gaps so that we can help the career women within WomenIN.
Fantastic. So within this group of yours, or within the community in general, is there somebody that you'd like to give a shout out to that's doing a tremendous job?
So I think like I said, we're partnered with so many different groups, and there's so many different groups that really help within the community, within different types of sectors. And I always think of the most vulnerable, and I think the biggest shout out that I do want to give is a group that works in there called Not in My City. And, that's really Paul Brandt, is lead of that. But, the people behind that really help put so many initiatives together. They're just, in the news lately, recommendations to really highlight some of those really vulnerable groups that we as WomenIN also want to help and see how we can, make that difference in that and help in that journey.
And is there someone within your organization, within WomenIN, that stands out in your mind of doing just a tremendous job, well and above beyond a sort of call of duty?
Well, I think you can see by the smile on my face. The co-founder with me is Caitlin Bullock, and this woman came in as soon as we saw each other. It's like, yeah, we're going to be friends for a long time. And she's just unbelievable. She's unstoppable, actually. And her creativity is just, yeah, it's really helped put women in where we are today.
Great. So with relation to being able to present your organization to the community in general, what would you say is one of the things that people could do to help support the organization?
That's a very good question, Dave. I think that there's so many different areas to support us. We really like to keep the conversations going. So when, we have those really tough conversations, those really tough questions on, you wouldn't be doing this if I were a man, or we're women. One of the biggest reasons why WomenIN even came about is just seeing, why aren't more women supporting women? Why aren't we lifting each other up? And we'd really like to just have everybody get involved with that to, really continue those hard conversations and find answers so that we can all work together and support each other.
Fantastic. So in addition to being a guest on our show today and telling us a little bit about WomenIN, we've also got an anonymous donor who has paid for a membership in the Calgary North Hill Lions Club on your behalf. So
that's so fantastic to hear. Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
So Candida, how can people get in touch with you to find out more about your organization and what you're doing in the community?
Definitely contact us. You can, get onto our website. It's womenin.ca, WOMENIN.ca. And if you want to get a hold of me, it's just president@womenin.ca.